headache, stiff neck, feeling really overtired? Our stress level in 2020 is here, and now we're adding holiday stress on top. I can't do anything about the stress coming from this pandemic, but I do have 3 tips to help you reduce your holiday stress. Hi, I'm Heidi Tucker, award-winning author and speaker here at the Pickled Sunflower. Welcome, where we can come together, make a connection, and find hope. You know, Christmas is such a wonderful time of the year, but it's also one of the most stressful. Most years we bring some stress onto ourselves by overdoing, but this year is different. There is added stress that we've never encountered before. We all need to shift our thinking and do things a little bit differently this year. Here are 3 tips guaranteed to help pull down that holiday stress level. Number 1, slow down. The pace we're keeping is exhausting. Take a mental inventory. There are probably some triggers in your life which bring your stress level up that have to do with your holiday traditions. How are you feeling? Recognize those feelings and embrace those for what they are, but know that maybe you can bring down the stress level in the holidays to help you better combat what you're feeling. Some of those triggers can really make a difference for you if you eliminate those. Do you really need every single one of those traditions that your family has always done? Maybe that you've done since you were a young child? Well, look at your list. My list of triggers on the very top was gingerbread houses. I had always done them since I was a little girl. But when I started to do them with my children, I found that I really didn't enjoy them at all. They were a huge source of stress. Walls falling down, icing's not right. You know, the kids wanted about 15 minutes of fun with it, and I wanted them to finish this perfect house. Gone. We're done with that. I don't do that anymore. I didn't do it with my kids. I don't do it with my grandchildren. Number 2 on my list that I quickly eliminated is the big, huge cookie platter of 20 different kinds of cookies that you give to all of the different neighbors in your neighborhood. I thought that the kids would love that and organizing the plates. Yeah, they just liked to eat a few of the cookies, but they really weren't into that, where it was a tremendous amount of time and effort and planning and expense for me to go through making all of those different kinds. It wasn't something I really enjoyed. Gone. I took it off the list, and we don't do that anymore. And finally, number 3, a few years ago, I did eliminate Christmas cards. For a while, they were fun when my kids were starting to grow up, and I loved family and friends to see the change. But at some point, it became a dreaded event for me. My stress level went up when I thought about having to get those Christmas cards out. Gone. I just eliminated them, and now I find different ways to reach out to people that I really love and who I care about and want to keep in contact with. Best decision I ever made was to eliminate some of those traditions so that I could just simply sit with my family and enjoy Christmas music, Christmas movies, and just the feeling that we have being together during the holidays. Number 2, consider giving a gift from the heart. You know, we have this anticipation of the perfect gift for someone, and we see it as being perfectly wrapped in this beautiful packaging, right? When we add that up to 10 or 20 different people, that adds up in time, in expense. Consider giving a more meaningful gift from the heart. That should pull your stress level down. Be creative. How can you stay connected? Think about making a phone call or sending an email. Maybe just good old-fashioned snail mail and writing a handwritten letter or sending a Christmas card with a little inscription inside. How easy is it to drop a poinsettia plant on someone's doorstep? That's something that's pretty easy and doesn't take much time. And then there's always the Zoom lunch or the Zoom little chat of getting together with a group of friends while we're trying to social distance during this pandemic and doing a quick catch-up one day or one evening. Research says that giving, whether it's virtual or whether it's physical, giving a gift, is beneficial for our minds because we get these endorphins as we give, and it really sort of rearranges our thinking and it rearranges our hearts and makes them soft. Me, I love to pick up the phone and just really reach out and contact family and friends that I haven't talked to in a while to just say, Merry Christmas. I'm thinking about you during this holiday time. And finally, number 3, recharge. We don't want to start 2021 curled up in the fetal position, absolutely exhausted from everything that we've tried to do during the holidays. Listen to your body and listen to your mind. You need to take some time every single day to recharge, even if that's only 15 minutes. Sometimes we can just take a walk, whether that's day or night. There's time for meditation. Perhaps we can take a few minutes and do some yoga. Sit down with your dog or your cat and just be present and just sort of soak in the time of the holidays and try to remember that true meaning of Christmas. Sometimes I get all the way to the evening and I realize I haven't really taken that time for myself. So even if I'm in a cold climate, I'll bundle up, put on my scarf and my gloves, put a sweater on my dog, and we will take a walk around the block a couple of times, looking at the Christmas lights and really taking in that holiday spirit. It really does something for me, and I'm able to go to bed that night feeling a little bit rejuvenated and not quite so exhausted. So there you have it. 3 tips to help you pull down that holiday stress and get off that holiday treadmill that can be really exhausting. Open up some room in your mind and in your heart, and you will find that while doing that, you enable the real true meaning of Christmas to come into your heart. And that is a path to feeling hope and feeling peace. As an inspirational author, I am passionate about hope. It's the theme that runs through all of my books, and it's something that you'll hear from me every time I speak to an audience. I will link my books in the description below if you're interested in taking a look. Don't forget to subscribe down on the button below. I have videos coming out every Tuesday, and there's so much more to come as we come together and connect and really find that hope that we all really desire, especially during this pandemic. I think as we connect together, we can really make a difference for each other. I hope you have a stress-free holiday. Merry Christmas, and see you next time on The Pickled Sunflower.